Hello, everyone. It's Friday, April 3. We're here with the Friday figured bass, number 1. And by the end, I believe you will all agree that the FFB is your new BFF. All right, here we go. Uh, as we've been doing, this is a figured bass involving chromatically altered chords. So I've added to the page this time a staff underneath where we can sketch out each chord to analyze it before we do the actual part writing. So if we look at this one, D sharp with a 6-5 underneath, that means we've got this, this, and this. With our key signature, that's a B7 chord, okay, which in the key of D will be 5, 6, 5 of E, which is 2, which takes us to a 2 chord. Here we've got the D natural in the bass, and we have the 4 plus with the 2. So a second above the bass, fourth above the bass, raised a half step, and a sixth above the bass, which gives us an E7 chord. E7 is a 5, 4, 2 of something. E is 5 in the key of A is 5 in the key of D. 5, 4, 2 of 5, which goes to 5, 6. Here we've got a C natural with a 4, 2. 4, 2 means 6, 4, 2. That is a D7 chord. So that's a 5, 4, 2. And D is 5 in the key of G. G is 4 in the key of D. Nice little chain of secondary dominants here. This will go to 4, 6, 5, 7, and 1. It's perfectly acceptable and maybe even preferable to use these numbers as your figures and just write the Roman numerals so that these line up as your figured bass / inversion symbols. So we're going to start with a nice even spacing, give us lots of room between tenor and bass. So this chord, B, D sharp, F sharp, A. Okay, I have to shoo my cat off the table. Get out of here. Okay, sorry about that. We maintain our common tones. D goes to B. We just have to do that little leap there. Now this is a secondary dominant. Leading tone goes up. Seventh goes down. Maintain the common tone. And have the proper doubling. Basically writes itself. And now we've got this chord, which is E7, coming from E major. So these three pitches are all common tones. And we get the passing seventh in the bass. Now the leading tone, meaning the third of the secondary dominant, resolves up. The seventh resolves down. We maintain our common tone. And we have the perfect resolution of 5, 4, 2 of 5 to 5, 6. Now we're moving into a D7 chord. We need D, F sharp, A, and C. Here's the C. Let's make this the A. This will be the D. And one of the A's will have to leap to F sharp. Since this is a 5, 4, 2 secondary, the seventh resolves down. The third of this chord is acting as a leading tone, resolves up. We maintain our common tone. And we resolve like so. And now we're going to move into A, C sharp, E, G. This is a root position 5-7 chord, so our possibilities are for either a complete chord or an incomplete chord. I'm going to keep this G as a common tone. take this one up, go to C sharp here, and then I've created an incomplete 5-7 chord, which gives us a nice resolution to tonic where the 7th resolves down, leading tone up, and this is an incomplete 5-7 resolving to a complete 1 chord. So there you go. Friday Figured Bass number 1, signing off from the Theory Underground.